Good morning everyone and welcome back to the Alchemy tutorial class. In our last class we have learned what is a prime number and a composite number. Today I will teach you how we can, by looking at the number, how we can say whether a number is divisible by 2, 3 and 5. We will learn the different divisibility. We will learn the divisibility test. How can we divide a number by 2, 3 and 5? Just by looking at the number, how we can check whether it is divisible or not. See, now let's start with the divisibility by 2. Only those numbers are divisible by 2 which have numbers 2, 4, 6, 8 in the ones place. If you see any number 2, 4, 6 and 8 in the ones place, you are confirmed that that number is divisible by 2. See, for example, I have written a number 148. In the ones place, which digit is there? In the ones place, we have a digit 8. It means what? It is divisible by 2. In the next example, I have a digit 160. 160, is it divisible by 2? Yes, it is divisible by 2. 2894. What do we have? We have 4 in the ones place. When we have 4 in the ones place, it means what? It is divisible by 2. Suppose I write a number 2861. Is this divisible by 2? No. Why? Because in the ones place we have a digit 1. So it is not divisible by 2. Only those numbers are divisible by 2 which have 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 in the ones place. Now let's see the divisibility by 3. Only those numbers are divisible by 3. Only those numbers are divisible by 3 whose sum is divisible by 3. By the word sum, I mean you add all the numbers and you see whether that number is divisible by 3 or not. I have written a number 165. Let's see the sum. Sum means what? 1 plus 6 plus 5. 6 plus 1 is 7 and 7 plus 5 is 12. Is 12 divisible by 3? Yes. 3 4s are 12. So this number is divisible by 3. Let's see a number 164. Let's find the sum. 1 plus 6 plus 4. What is the answer? 6 plus 1 is 7 and 7 plus 4 is 11. Is 11 divisible by 3? No. 11 is not divisible by 3. It means 164 is not divisible by 3. Next number 1239. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 9. 9 plus 1, 10. 10 plus 2, 12. 12 plus 3 is what? 15. So 15 divisible by 3? Yes. How? 3 5s are 15. So this number is divisible by 3. So to find the divisibility by 3, you add the numbers and see whether that number is divisible by 3 or not. Now let's move on to divisibility by 5. Only those numbers are divisible by 5 which has number 0 or 5 in the ones place. When a number ends with 0 and 5, it means it is a number that is divisible by 5. See an example 368. 368, is it divisible by 5? In the ones place, I have a digit 8. Is it divisible? No. Because only those numbers are divisible which has 0 and 5. So this is not divisible by 5. 1045? Yes. Why? Because it has 5 in the ones place. 3750? Yes, because it has 0 in the ones place. It means what? These two numbers are divisible by 5 because it has 0 and 5 in the ones place. So this is the way you will check the numbers whether they are divisible by the particular number by 2. You can check if the number ends in 2, 4, 6, 8, 3. You add up the sum and you see whether it is divisible by 3. And in 5, if the number ends with 0 and 5, it means it is divisible by 5. This is the way you will check the divisibility. I have a small video for you. To see the video and we'll meet in the next class. Thank you.
You have 15 chocolates. If you divide them equally among 3 of your friends, each one gets 5 chocolates. What if one more friend joins in? Can you divide them equally among 4 friends? You can't. How do we tell? Let's look at another scenario. John and Jake are playing cards. There are 54 cards in the deck. Can they divide the cards equally between them? John needs to use the test of divisibility to find out. He uses divisibility by 2. Let's learn. A number is divisible by 2 if the digit in its ones place is even. That is 2, 4, 6, 8 or 0. For example, 98, 512 and 1060 are divisible by 2 because they are even numbers. As 54 is an even number, it is divisible by 2. So John and Jake get 27 cards each. Jack then asks John that if there are similar divisibility rules for other numbers, like the divisibility rule of 2, John then says that there are divisibility rules for other numbers, such as 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10. And John goes on to teach the divisibility of these numbers to Jack. Let's see what they are. A number is divisible by 3 if the sum of its digits is divisible by 3. For example, take 174. 1 plus 7 plus 4 equals 12. 12 is divisible by 3, so 174 is divisible by 3. A number is divisible by 4 if the last 2 digits are either 0 or the number formed by the last 2 digits is divisible by 4. For example, take 812. The last 2 digits, 12, is divisible by 4. Hence, the number 812 is also divisible by 4. A number is divisible by 5 if the digit in its ones place is 0 or 5. For example, take 70. The last digit is 0, so 70 is divisible by 5. Now take 59. Is it divisible by 5? No, the digit in the ones place is 9, so 59 is not divisible by 5. A number is divisible by 6 if the number is divisible by both 2 and 3. For example, take 114. 114 is an even number, so 114 is divisible by 2. The sum of the digits of 114 is 6 and 6 is divisible by 3. Therefore, 114 is divisible by 6. A number is divisible by 9 if the sum of the digits is divisible by 9. For example, take 729. The sum of the digits of 729 equals 18 and 18 is divisible by 9. So, 729 is divisible by 9. A number is divisible by 10 if its last digit is 0. For example, take 150. The last digit is 0, so 150 is divisible by 10. Jack is now aware of the rules of divisibility. All even numbers are divisible by 2. A number is divisible by 3 if the sum of its digits is divisible by 3. A number is divisible by 4 if the last two digits is either 0 or the number formed by the last two digits is divisible by 4. A number is divisible by 5 if the digit in its ones place is 0 or 5. A number is divisible by 6 if the number is divisible by both 2 and 3. A number is divisible by 9 if the sum of the digits is divisible by 9. A number is divisible by 10 if its last digit is 0.